Okay, so now we're adding weight, so we're actually lifting now. So in previous video, we were kind of coming down here and pulling up into this row, which you can absolutely do with the weight, but I'm gonna add one more component to that. So we're gonna pull back here, row, but then I'm gonna push that weight up into, like I'm putting it in an upper shelf above. So it's important to think, pull back through your hips and your shoulder blades, or hip blades and shoulder blades back, but especially when you're going forward, you want your feet out in front of you a little bit. So your center of mass here in your chest is gonna go forward as you press here, because if your feet are back here and your weight comes forward, now you're gonna tip. So it's important to understand the difference between lifting and leaning. So again, you wanna think shift and lift, not shift and lean. That's when gravity takes hold of you and pulls you off your balance. And that's where also think about how gravity pulls us down over time. We get pulled down like that as well. So you gotta always be lifting up. You gotta be leveraging through those feet, those hips, those scapular muscles, and pushing through your chest and your hands here, not your shoulder blades and your hands. Because when you do this, now your chest falls back and your weight falls where you don't want it to be. And you kind of collapse through your whole body. So you gotta really forward. And you can straighten those knees here too. Don't feel like you have to stay down here and lift like this. You can come up, but you gotta come forward, even if you come off that wall. And you can progress that to without the wall, same thing. It'll feel a little more natural without the wall there anyway. But you gotta make sure you're not doing this and collapsing, through here. And same thing here, you can do shift and lift like this. Again, your weight coming over here, or if you imagine like you're picking up a crate here, straight up forward, but we can also come across the body now. So I'm loading on my left, coming up across, loading on my right, still lifting my heel, but anchoring through my left to stabilize through my body, up through the chest and the hands, coming back down and across. Here, or we can come here to here, okay? Also single arm, if I come across this way, I can pull back here to leverage through. And feel how that flow affects your body as well and how your body supports against that. Good.